What's up, Bitcoiners? Got a hot Bitcoin update here. I made a video about 12 hours ago or so. I usually don't make two videos in a day, but this is getting interesting. Let's zoom in here. I just want to show you this real quick. Let's actually get this guy out of here. My last video earlier today, this morning, I guess it'll be yesterday once this is published, was about this potential Batman pattern here with this rapid rise up. The ear tops out right here, boom, and my last video I was saying watch out for 80,000. Now that has not happened yet. It took a run down to 82. I'll get to what I'm trying to talk about here in a second. I just want to give a little background information. In my last video I said watch out for it taking a break at this heart line. See this heart line here, the dotted line? That wasn't a very good drawing there, but the dotted line here, so watch out for a bounce there. Now, after I made that video, I was like, well, I didn't really explain that. Why, the heart line here was a natural spot. But the reason I really liked it also is it's a double whammy. If you go here to the left, you see this little area of resistance on the way up. That lines up exactly on the heart line. And I just want to show you, right? I made my last video earlier right up here when the price was coming down, back down through here. And look at that, folks. It came down, and sure enough, right off that heart line, boom. Isn't that cool? And now it didn't have to happen, but anyways, it's bounced back up. So what I want to show you here is I've got that Batman pattern. Okay, so I don't know if that's going to play out, but right, it goes up, rapid up, and then boom, bam, boom, back down here towards the bottom of this here. That's what I was probably calling out. So we've got that pattern that's still in play, is still developing. We'll see how that goes. I want to show you there's two more patterns that have showed up. That's why I'm firing this up, because this is getting interesting. We've got another channel. This is going to be a red channel. It's going to be a bearish. It's ascending. Now it's bullish while it happens. But let's see, right about there. Boom. Good. Boom. Okay, so we've got that guy. So on the Batman pattern, the target is around 80,000 and maybe a wick down to the bottom of that channel. Okay, so now we've got this red ascending bearish channel. It's got a target of $5,000. If it breaks down, it's got a target of 5,000. If it breaks up, it's got a target of 5,000. Let's say the Batman plays out, and it indeed does come down here to 80. As it broke out of the red channel as well, which would say, it's possibly got another, it could be coming down here to test the previous bottom at around 77. Right, the local low of this whole thing. Oops, now I'm drawing lines for no reason. So that's 80,000 is a potential target. Let's put that line there. About 80,000 is a potential target. Now targets don't have to be hit, but it's just a general. You just get a general feel for what's going on. If it broke down out of the red from here, about 77.5, you're talking about here. That's a potential target. And see this matches up with this. This matches up with this. And I got my magnet on this. Those lines got kooky. But here's why I fired up the screen recorder for now. This is what really, really got me. This is something worth watching. Check this out. We've got a triangle that's formed. Now, I didn't see this earlier until it put in this third data point here. Turn my magnet off. This third bit of data point here. That guy on the red channel, that formed the red channel, but it is also put in, I saw the red channel then, and just about a few minutes ago, I noticed this is a giant symmetrical triangle. If I could get to the point of what I'm trying to say, and you could actually probably put it way back here, kind of. Boom. It's that resistance line on top of that channel there. Boom. along with the support line down here. Boom. See that, folks? Look at that. That's a gem. That's a gem of a pattern. Now, this triangle has a target of about, let's see, 77.6. This isn't exact science, to 86. This 6.8, over $8,000 target on that symmetrical triangle. It's a bit of a ascending triangle, but it's kind of, I don't know if it's exactly symmetrical. We'll just call it a triangle. Lots of stuff going on there. Tracking 3 patterns, all playing out at the same time, and likely all to break. It's just interesting, if one pattern breaks, is one pattern breaking? If it breaks, is it the triangle or is it the Batman? Is it the ascending channel? So it could get tricky on where it targets, but obviously a big bounce spot would be along the bottom of this channel here. And then we got this 78,000 horizontal line here, and then we got this down here. And I do want to warn you that this possibly could indeed come down and fulfill whatever happens here. It's not going to go left. We know that much. Stop! I got a cat fight going on. It's not going to go left, so we can rule that out. Whatever happens, we could be looking at this. Boom! That purple line's a Fibonacci support line. It is 73,798. That could be happening. That's not only a Fibonacci. I've explained that in the past. That's also the top of the previous range from last year, end of last year, and it's a habit of Bitcoin to, when it sets a new range higher, it'll come down sometimes, and it'll wick down. Boom! It could be a death wick too, right? It'll wick down. It'll bounce off the top of the old range, which is that purple line, give or take. So, who knows? We could be looking at the breakout of the triangle with an $8,000 target from 82. That would be 75, a little under 75. It would put us in that ballpark down there, and that could be what we're looking at. And if it does, then you're looking for the bounce, and then we got all these resistance lines on the way back up. Every line you see, if it were to come down to 73, every single line that you see on my chart there, every single line is going to be resistance on the way back up. And, but it could just blast there. What we're missing, what Bitcoin is missing, it's missing a good news event, right? Now, I'm making this video at 1:26 a.m. Monday morning Central Time. Traditional markets will be opening up here in about 6 hours or so. And there's probably a big move coming, and so I don't want to be too biased. This very well could break up. Boom! It could come up here to 100,000. Right? What's an $8,000 target from the top? From 84, you'd be talking about 92. Which, interesting enough, 92 is going to line up with the top of this channel. Let's get that out of there. The top of this channel here. That's actually pretty close to 92. 92 is right here. Maybe it comes up and wicks out the channel and then comes back down. So it could still break up too, but just the overall sentiment of the market, and that, just if you're paying attention, I don't really tell you. You know what it is. Just lots of fear and bad sentiment. And the thing about that, though, is the longer this happens, the worse the fear gets, the worse the doom and gloom. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's stupid, scammy, stupid. I can't stand this stupid thing. Ha ha. Boom! That's what's going to happen. It's a psychological roller coaster, and that's all I got to say. Later. Enjoy.